Okay, welcome everybody. Marcus Schubert coming to you from Punk Panda slash Boss Panda. We got some exciting news today, and I want to say I hope everybody's happy and healthy. Those who are celebrating Halloween, happy Halloween. Those who have a big election coming up in the US, good luck. And those who are in the crypto world, it's exciting times because the market is starting to go like this. So we're excited to be able to add to what's happening in the market coming up. So this presentation is for those people who already are part of the Punk Panda community, those who have been with us for some time, who were part of the growth of the Panda app, for those who had been involved with the Punk Panda Messenger token. So this is specifically for you. And this is something that whether you participate directly in right now or not, will definitely be something that's important to you and benefit you as we go forward. So let me just push up this presentation and we can then get into the details for today. So we are at the point where we are ready. What does this say? We are ready to launch Boss Panda token. It says launching soon, and by the time we get to the end of this presentation, you'll actually get to hear from Albert exactly how soon. So the tokenomics at the website bosspanda.io will be where people can initially access to buy this token. Now, remembering that we are not counting on the current Punk Panda community to participate in the token pre-sale. Of course, if you want to, you can. And we've organized with the team that are helping us to list this token, our business partners, that we can give access to the Punk Panda community for 48 hours, access to this pre-sale before it goes out for any mass marketing exercises. So that means that if anyone within the community wants to purchase Boss Panda tokens at the lowest ever price, they have an opportunity to do that. But it also means that any of you who want to help the project to grow want to take your referral link and send to any of your contacts who are in the crypto community. It will give them access to the lowest possible price for this Boss Panda token. And then what that means for you is not only are you helping the token and helping the future of the project and helping yourselves, it means you can also earn commissions from people who are purchasing this token that you've referred during this pre-sale time. So the token name is Boss Panda. The symbol that you'll see listed will be BOP, Boss Panda, BOP. The token supply will be 300 billion tokens. It will be listed on two separate chains as an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain and as a BEP20 token on the Binance Smart Chain. So the design is really around a meme token. Obviously, that's popular. A lot of people get behind these meme tokens. But what's quite interesting about this token is that it's also going to be backed by a solid utility feature with our existing community and moving forward with the Panda 11 fantasy sports platform, where people will be able to use that token to participate in matches and win crypto from those fantasy sports matches that we run on that platform. So that utility really sets this apart from a meme token that often gets a lot of hype behind and big communities, but it often has no real function. So one of the things that I think we're going to find is exciting for people who are coming with fresh eyes to look at Boss Panda as a token, people who have never seen anything to do with our project before, is they're going to see an established project, a project that's been around for over 2 years. They get to see the launch pad. They get to participate in 5-round pre-sale. So they actually get to be accessing this at an early phase. There's Boss Panda bounties, which we're going to talk about. A 2 times buyback opportunity where people who participate in the early bird special can actually double their money and cash out if they want to. Then there's the 9-level referral program, which may be of interest to you guys right now because you're already familiar with the project. It gives you a chance to get on the front foot, get out there and put your referral link out to people saying, listen, I'm familiar with this project. They're just launching their new token. This is a chance for you to get in early, and you guys can earn some attractive commissions, which you'll be able to access those actual commissions in real time back to you. And then, of course, we'll touch on the vesting schedule for the new token. So the established project with a real corporate team, real products, tested and proven apps over the past 2 years on the market, a real community that's grown to over 1.7 million people, 2 years establishment, existing products that we know work with the Panda app, Panda 11, and also the company website, and then future products that come down the pipe with Panda Meat as well. People can see when they look at the project a real KYC of the business, which is incorporated in the British Virgin Islands. So we've given access to that on the website, BossPanda.io. They can see the people behind the project with Albert, the CEO, myself, Marcus, the president. They can read about us and our backgrounds. They can look at the existing products that we've already field tested with over 1.7 million people in over 100 countries, the Punk Panda Messenger app. They can look at not only what we've done in the past, but our business partner is actually the company that has developed the Panda Messenger app. And they're talking about things they can do to improve the next version. So the goal here for us is really important for you guys to understand. Step one and phase one is for us to launch BossPanda token. As we generate capital from sales of this token through this pre-sale period and then into the listing period, when we hit certain benchmarks, we can then put the Punk Panda Messenger app back into operation so that it's available, but you'll be seeing a new enhanced version where, yes, people can still earn Punk Panda Messenger tokens for using and sharing the app. And those tokens will be able to be swapped over for every one Punk Panda Messenger token that you hold. You'll be able to swap over to 1,000 BossPanda tokens, and we'll give you the timing for when you're able to do that. We've got another feature where we're going to be able to share your mobile screen on video calls, not only one-on-one, but in groups. We also can integrate AI into the new app where we can have what we call PAMA, which is Panda Ask Me Anything, a chatbot in there, a chatbot assistance, also language translation. We know that's going to be really powerful for our app as we expand into different countries around the world. We're going to be able to roll out stickers and GIFs that are tailored to Punk Panda and the Panda app. We will have a free version and we'll continue that free version going forward always. But we'll also be able to then introduce a paid premium version and a VIP version where different features will be available and larger token pools for rewards will be available for those who are on the premium and the VIP versions. So that's exciting. We're looking forward to that when the time comes. Of course, the utility for BossPanda token is going to be primarily available to be used on Panda 11 for those who are into the fantasy sports arena. We'll obviously talk more about that as we go forward. But, we're putting something out to the world which is quite sophisticated and highly secure with smart contracts, security audits, KYC processes, and then, of course, exchange listings as we go forward as well. So what I want to do now is hand over to our CEO, Albert, just to, I guess, go through, not in high detail, but just to give you a snapshot of the timing of what we're doing now and what you have access to with the early bird launchpad and so on. So Albert, over to you.
Thank you, Marcus. Great job so far. Hey, anyway, without going into too much detail, as Marcus said, what we're doing is we're waiting 48 hours from now to start mass marketing this to others. We want to give any of the Punk Panda members, and the Punk Panda members, when we talk about this, it's based upon the messaging app. So when you look in your back office, and it's real easy to go into your back office, you go to the BossPanda.io, and then you're just simply going to use your email, and you'll get an OTP to your email. If you're using Gmail, it's definitely going to go right to your updates. Other emails, there will be maybe a slight delay before you actually see the OTP, but Gmail is working very fast, and you just go to updates, the OTP there, you're logged in, you'll see your whole organization. You're not going to see names and numbers, but you'll see how many people are on your level 1, level 2, level 3, and you'll see the first 9 levels, because we're only going to pay commissions down here at 9 levels, whereas the messaging app, has 12 levels. So it's all based upon the messaging app. It's not based upon the back office from the previous pre-sale that there was. So Marcus, let's go ahead and flip 2 slides, okay? So we have this early bird launch pad that's taking place. It's got all the transparency and everything. Here's the exciting part. There's actually 5 rounds, but in these 5 rounds, there are many tiers. So altogether, there are 197 tiers, which means after tier one, there's a starting price. Then it goes to tier two, then it goes to tier three. And when the starting price with the 4 zeros and the 5 goes to 3 zeros, 1 5, that's the end of round one. But it went through 41 tiers, which means the price increased 41 times. And this is real important when we get to another thing, which I'm going to introduce you to an exciting 2 times buyback program. So the token supply on that is going to be 7.9 billion. There were 300 billion tokens that were created. We're using 30 billion of them during this pre-sale. During this pre-sale, it will continue until all 30 billion have been sold. We expect this to go fairly quickly. Okay, so on each one of these tiers, once a tier is completed, there's also going to be a bounty that's paid out. We're going to take 200 billion tokens per tier, and we are going to announce who is the participants and who actually won in that tier. So there's going to be an array of prizes, including the coveted iPhone Pro Max. So this will keep it exciting as we go through each and every tier. Every time you buy, a ticket goes into the bounty program. At the end of that tier, which there's 197 of them, the winner will be announced. So let's go to the next one. So that's how the bounty program works. I've already given away the 197 tiers that are right here, 500 shares. So on each one of these, 200 million tokens will be given out. So let's go to the next slide, Marcus. And once again, when you go there, this is going to pay down 9 levels. On the next slide, it will show the percentage. We're going to be paying out 14.5% in commissions. And here's the 2 times buyback opportunity. We're so confident in this program that this is what we've done. Once you make a buy, and let's say it's the 4 zeros and the 5. So when it goes to 4 zeros and 10, when it's doubled in price, we will actually buy those back. You have 72 hours to claim that buyback. If 72 hours go by and you didn't claim that buyback, well, when you do another buy, and if that doubles, if you want to do the buyback, then once again, you'd have 72 hours. What that means is that once we are listed, we will pay you in Tron. You're going to see that when you go to the back office, you can purchase in Tron. You can purchase in Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum. So you'll have your choice of how to make the withdrawal, and you'll be paid on when we go and do the listing. So that's how the 2 times buyback opportunity works. It's very simple. You make the purchase during these 197 tiers. Once the price is doubled, it's your option. If you want to sell it, then go ahead and sell it. Make the claim. Once we're listed, you will be paid. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I gave away all the surprises right there. Once the price increases by 2 times, you'll get the buyback option within 72 hours. Go to the next slide. So here's the vesting schedule and how it's going to work. If you buy anything less than $4.99, I would recommend that once this website goes live, which will be any minute after this call is completed, we wanted to give you guys the first opportunity. If you buy anything less than $4.99, it'll be a 36-month total vesting. And this accrues. So let's say on day one, you go in and you just purchase 500. Then 2 weeks later, you purchase another 500. Well, now you're at the $1,000 vesting schedule, which would be 24 months. Once we have done the listing, 30 days after that, we'll start making a payment out of 1/24th of whatever you have in BossPanda token. Okay. Well, after 2 more weeks, you decide, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go up to the 5,000 level so I can get 15 months of total vesting. You would just simply buy 4,000 more, so because it's accruable over time. So now you're at 5,000, and now you would get 1/15 every single month after 30 days after the listing. So let's go to the next one, Marcus. So we have the 9-level referral program. These commissions, once you have $50 of commissions to pay to you, you get the commissions paid right away. Just go do the withdrawal. Within 12 to 48 hours, you'll be paid the commission. And once again, it'll be your option. Do you want to be paid in Binance Smart Chain, USDT, TRC20? There'll be options for you to withdraw. And to keep it exciting and to keep the program running, it'll be paid within 12 hours, 48 hours. So tomorrow you could actually earn commission here. So on level one, anything that anybody purchases, you'll be paid 6%. And that goes all the way down 9 levels to 0.5%. And it does take $100 to receive your commissions. And it also takes $100 to receive your bounties. So if that's all you do, you're looking in very good shape. Okay. So let's move on to the next slide. And so this is just kind of doing an overview here. It's the pre-sale, 300 billion total. We're going to keep selling until 10% have been sold, which is the 30 billion. And then we'll be doing the initial listing on the Radium DEX. Okay. Those that have done 100, 5,000, there'll be different levels. And this gives you the vesting priority. And then we'll go to the central exchanges, and then we'll get listed on the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Once we have raised 1.5 million, and we don't even have to sell all 30 billion to do that, but that's when we're going to reactivate the Panda app. Okay. Once we've raised 5 million, then we'll redeploy Panda 11. And just so you know, the swap option. So for those of you that are on the farm, once we reactivate the Panda app, as soon as you make that withdrawal, you'll be paid in BossPanda. Okay. It'll immediately be converted over to BossPanda. The PPM that you've earned, those will actually go into a burn. We're just going to keep burning all the PPM until 275 million of them have been burned. Okay. And the PPM swap option to BOP, once again, send 1 PPM, you'll receive 1,000 BossPanda tokens. Let's go to the next slide. So with the tokenomics of this, of the 300 billion, obviously 70% of them have to be saved for all the people that participated in the BossPanda messaging app. You'll continue receiving PPM in the messaging app once the messaging app goes live. When you do your withdrawal, it'll immediately be swapped to BossPanda tokens. We're saving 12% for the Panda 11. I've already told you that 10% is for the pre-sale. We're going to have to create liquidity pools when we're on the central exchanges and also when we're on the decentralized exchanges. So 5% is going to that, 2% for the team, and then the partners and advisors, 1%. So there's your 100% on the actual tokenomics overview. And this PowerPoint will be made available to everybody after this call. And then the next page, I think that completes my portion of it. Yes, it does. So let me turn this back over to you, Marcus. After these few words is that there are 30 billion for the pre-sale. Pre-sale is available to you now. No outside people are really going to know about this for the next 48 hours. And then we're going to start massively marketing this to outside groups. So whatever advantage you want to take of this, you now have the information. And this recording will be posted on YouTube so you can share it with other people. Marcus, let me turn it back over to you.
Albert, fantastic job, exciting times. And as Albert has mentioned, straight after this call, we'll be putting this recording into the BossPanda Telegram groups for those who have missed the call or who want to rewatch it. We'll also put in there a short marketing video, which you can send out to your contacts. That kind of gets them excited about the BossPanda token. We'll also put the presentation in the PDF form. So if you want to present that or send it through to anybody who wants more details or part of your team, you'll have that as well. Of course, we'll put the website in there, which is where you have access pretty much to everything. As Albert has mentioned, on the BossPanda.io website, you can click login, use your email, and it's the email that was attached to your Panda app. Okay, so whatever email you use to log into the Panda app, that will then have an email, an OTP sent to your email. It might take 30 seconds or a minute or even 2 minutes, depending on which email server you use, but it will come through quite quickly. You can log in all of the team from your Panda app. has been imported already. So you'll see the numbers there. You can purchase tokens straight away. And as we started out by saying, we don't necessarily expect or need the existing community, you guys, to buy BossPanda tokens, but it's probably a good idea to grab $100 worth if you can, because anybody within your 9 levels from your Panda app organization, if they buy tokens or they start referring people who buy tokens, that's going to trigger commissions to get paid to you, which you're going to be able to withdraw, as Albert's mentioned, in USDT or BNB Smart Chain or Tron. So the last thing I'll say is that as we move forward, we know there's going to be ongoing questions from the community. And we just ask that you make sure those questions go into the Punk Panda Telegram group, not in the BossPanda. All right. We don't want to confuse people who are coming to the project brand new and looking at BossPanda token and have them hearing all this outside noise from the past. All right. That's the quickest way to kill the new token and the project. So with that, I want to say thanks very much for all of you who have jumped on live. I want to say thank you to each of you who are watching this presentation on the recording. And let's all have some success as we go together, because again, the market is moving forward and the boss is back. Yippee! We can open it up now for those of you to say good night, good evening, and good on you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
finally a
Good night,
launch.
everybody.
Crypto markets moving up.
Oops. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Every,
See y'all on
Good
Telegram.
night.
everybody's
Thank
muted
you.
right.
Good night.
Mark,
night.
good to see you. Barbara, good night. Good night.
Mark, good to
Thank
see you,
you.
mate.
You too.
Have a good one.